Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ayash Kabar from the GMS Virginia camp, coming at you with another lesson that I pray that you find edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. The book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. And that's what you're seeing right now. Division amongst the household at a greater level. And, amongst you Jakes, these elections are actually tearing families apart. You know what I'm saying? Because you got women who actually think that they got next, And at every turn, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is letting them know, no, you don't. No, you don't have next. My men have next. The elect have next. The 144,000 have next. You women are so prideful, man, that it's actually, melting the paint off of walls every time you walk into a fucking room. Your pride is just, it's just emanating like heat. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has told you or showed you that your pride is being brought low. A lot of you women, are crashing out, in videos on TikTok or whatever, what I'm saying? You don't know how to take the loss, you don't know how to accept this L as being something that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai deemed necessary to happen. To show you women that, no, you're not above, your men. No, you're not above the system that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has put in place. You're not above these things. But had this woman have won, the pride of Eve would have gone through the fucking roof, to the point where, bad enough, you got Eve being the fucking demon that she is, but her demonism would have gone up to a fucking different level had that woman would have won, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushai checked their ass. And now what you're watching on YouTube or whatever it is, your multimedia, information comes from, now you have a lot of these women crashing out, cursing out men, doing all types of bullshit towards men. But when you really look at the situation, only 15 or 20% of so-called black men voted for Trump. And so these women really don't know what the fuck they talking about, because they actually stuck in their emotions. They don't know how to deal with the fact that, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has made it the case today that, these women ain't gonna pass that glass ceiling, but not realizing that they've already had a woman fucking president, This woman was already a president for a short amount of time, but, these women don't understand that fucking bullshit. But, nonetheless, judgment is going to go forth amongst these women, It's because they just don't get it. They just don't get it, They just engulfed in this world. They're engulfed in everything that goes on in this place. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has given them the freedom, to be wicked. And they've been just that, They've been wicked. These women have been unprotected by their men. These women have actually talked down to their fucking men, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has allowed a lot of things to happen that with this liberty, a lot of these women, they should have been trying to get themselves together. But we know that the Lord didn't depart unto them wisdom. He hasn't given them wisdom. They don't know how to do these things. But yet and still, they live so long without having to do anything. They don't know how to take it. I just saw, a couple of videos on TikTok where, these women are talking about, oh, I'm going back and say, bitch, you was already in slavery. You was already put in check by your handler. Fuck you talking about? Oh, I'm going back into slavery. I seen this one video where his brother started or where his women started crashing the fuck out. Yelling at the top of her fucking lungs. Why? What the fuck you mean why? The fuck you mean why? But at the end of the day, it's all the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And hey, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see. And a lot of you fucking men ain't out of the woods either. Because a lot of you men have actually went ahead and chose yourself another fucking king. And in this case, some of you men chose Donald Trump, and some of you men chose, the women's side of things. But either way you cut the cake, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, don't set a king that is not of your brethren up against you. But you Jakes love wickedness. You love, to set a king up above you that is not of your nation, and then you sit back and you wonder why shit ain't go the way that you thought it was going to go. They're not your nation. They don't have your interest in heart. They don't even consider you. And speaking of considering you, a lot of these ninja women who went to Howard U was waiting for this woman, to give a fucking speech at the end to concede. And what did she do? She sat there and she left y'all motherfucking standing there confounded. She left the fucking room and you people were just standing there waiting for fucking crumbs and crackers. Confounded as to why this woman sat back and left your asses standing there. You know what I'm saying? And if that's not a wake-up call for you Jakes, I don't know what the fuck is. Because these other nations are actually showing you that they don't fucking like you. The prophets are out there in the highways and byways telling you that these nations don't give a fuck about you. But yet and still you sit back and you try to, be a part of a system that was not ever designed to be a system for you. So when these calamities fall upon you, Jakes, don't sit there and look confounded over the fact that why this is happening. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is giving you signals why this shit is happening, and he's giving you signals to repent. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has given you Jakes, the sign of Jonah. He's giving you the signs of Jonah. And what did Jonah do? He went to Nineveh and he warned them people. There's no miracles, no special effects when he went into Nineveh to warn the people. He just flat out told them, hey, look, repent. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is pissed the fuck off. Repent. And everybody in Nineveh repented. It was later destroyed 100 years later. But yet and still, the people fucking repented. But you Jakes, and this time, you're not repenting because you actually love being a part of this world. You actually love this system. You actually grow in this system. You people are so wickedly wicked, bro. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And you sit back and you watch the faces of these fucking people when their main candidate fucking lost. Butthurt. And if you Trump supporters actually think you're out of the fucking woods, you're not either. You're not out of the woods just because you went for another candidate that won. The fuck? You chose another nation above Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Period, point blank. Albeit if you voted Democratic or Republican. The fact of the matter is you chose. And you chose unwisely. At the end of the day. The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 33. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. and take heed to yourselves. But he said, anytime your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and darkness and cares of this life, and so that the day come upon you unawares. You have placed your cares upon this world, where in fact a lot of you jakes are sitting back and saying, well, man, the next fucking 4 years is gonna be, it's gonna be terrible. Yeah, the time coming up is gonna be terrible. But Abaratazah, we out of here in one. So even in that note, a lot of you jakes actually think you're gonna be in this kingdom for another 5, 8, 12, 16 years. Nah, not at all. Abaratazah, this shit breaks out next year. Abaratazah, Jacob's trouble come upon you jakes like tomorrow type shit. Luke 21 and verse, jumping down to 35. For as a snare it shall come on all them that dwell on the face of the earth. These things that's happening to you, jakes, is coming upon you with snares, because a lot of you actually think that, the Democratic person was going to win. But that was a snare. Yabashim Yashai, gotcha, bitch. No, that's a snare. That's a fucking snare. Here it is. A lot of you women have gotten so high-minded within yourselves, thinking that your candidate was going to allow you to do all these fucking abominations to your men, to your children, to yourselves. You women don't care about your fucking self, and I shouldn't say all women, but a lot of you women, I'm not speaking unto the elect lady, but outside of that, a lot of you women, man, think only about yourselves. Here it is. A lot of you women are telling your husbands, to vote blue. And if you don't vote blue, you're not going to get any of this box. Or you're going to have to move out. Or, I'm going to have to move out. Or we just can't be together. You know what I'm saying? These women have been placing stipulations on men for decades. And a lot of these simple niggas go ahead and bite on what the fuck they're being told to do. Just because they don't want to go against the grain of their spouse. Man, fuck that. Gird up your loins like a fucking man. Well, happy wife, happy life. No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't, because there's no way that you can make, these ninjas happy. You know what I'm saying? And if you try to make them happy, they sit back and they get mad at you, and then they go out and cheat on you. Treat you as the provider, and treat the one that she cheated on you with as the one that's laying the pipe. At some point, you simple niggas are going to wake the fuck up and realize you're simps. And maybe Yahweh Shem outside just get rid of you, period. Because this is fucking crazy. These women crashing the fuck out. And that's nothing short of the fucking demons that's on them. You know what I'm saying? And if they're crashing out now, before Jacob's trouble, you can imagine what the fuck Jacob's trouble is going to be like. Because you have a lot of these women that have actually said out of their own fucking mouths, fuck you men. Fuck you men. I went on one fucking post and I wrote, thou sayest, by your words you shall be justified, and by your words you shall be condemned. Thou sayest. Because in the time of Jacob's trouble, a lot of you women are going to flip that fucking script real quick. A lot of you women are going to open up your fucking eyes and keep your mouth shut. Because in that day, a lot of men ain't going to be going for the bullshit. Because a lot of you women could turn around and get a man killed. You're a liability at that fucking point. The same way you're a liability now. And a lot of you women don't know how to shut the fuck up. And you turn around and you get your man fucking in trouble. Because you did some shit that could have been avoided altogether. So the water Yabashim Yahweh for not allowing, that candidate to get the fuck in. Because a lot of these women are ignorant anyway. I asked a couple of ninja women at the jobs, you know, who you voting for? Just to see what the temperature was like. And she was like, you know who I'm voting for. No, the fuck I don't. No, I don't. I don't know who you voting for. You know? And she turned around and said, I'm voting for the blue. And I'm like, why? I said, why? Because she a woman. And this is an older woman, Jake. This is an older woman, too, a Jake. In the 60s, because she's a woman. I said, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You're going to vote for her just because she a fucking woman. Meanwhile, that same woman that you was going to vote for showed you her ass the other night when she didn't even let the people know, hey, look, I appreciate what you did. Boom, boom, boom. I'm out. She didn't even give y'all that. She didn't even give y'all that. Meanwhile, you know, you still up there, you know, you're throwing up videos, and a lot of you actually feel fucking stupid, as you should. A lot of you women are being warned. A lot of you Jakes are being warned too. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? That's a question that Jeremiah is asking through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to Yasharella. You know? To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Who's listening? A lot of you women ain't fucking listening. And a lot of you Jakes ain't listening fucking either. Behold, the ear is uncircumcised and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is unto them as a reproach. They have no delight in it. So your prophets are out there warning you people through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and you have no delight in the words that's being preached unto you. You have no delight in it. And if any of you have been listening to Great Millstone, starting with Elder Apostle Tahan down, he's always told you don't vote. Don't vote for a leader that is not of your nation. Just don't fucking vote. But a lot of you people took cares of this fucking world and you voted. And now you're feeling confounded and dumbfounded. Wondering, why did this happen? The book of Luke, chapter 17. Well, going back into the book of Luke, jumping up to verse 26. Luke chapter 17, jumping up to 26. As in the days of Noe, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, drink, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day Noe entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So a lot of you people are going to be caught off guard. Period. Point blank. And I'm not sure if I said Noe. No, Salah. I said Jonah earlier. All right, Khan, scratch that. You know? So a lot of you people, you're eating, you're drinking, you're voting, you're doing all types of shit that you want to do right now. But the time is coming, the time is upon you where Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is about to close that door of mercy and the flood's going to come in. That flood is on its way in, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is about to close that spiritual door. There is no new thing under the sun. Likewise also it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day of Salakia. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is about to reveal himself. And yo, when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua split that sky, and these people see that chariot, yo, a lot of these people were gonna realize, yeah, I fucked up. Period, point blank. Anyhow, long story short, man, a lot of you people, a lot of you women just got set up for the okie doke. You know, so it's your bed, you're gonna lie in it. That's what I'm gonna label this. It's your bed, lie in it. Shalom.